In Australia, the 1st of July is the start of a new financial year, which brings a lot of changes. In 2024, the Stage 3 tax cuts take effect and Australian households become eligible for an energy rebate. Tax cuts and energy rebates, the government says, will ease the cost of living. The rebates will reduce inflation. For $3.5 billion, do the rebates make good economic sense? Should they have been targeted at low to medium income households? Welcome to Dog Walk Thoughts. I'm Dev Mukherjee. These are my thoughts on political and economic matters that occur to me on my daily dog walk. The government estimates that the energy rebate will reduce the headline inflation rate, estimating a fall of 0.5%. A fall in the inflation rate will encourage the Reserve Bank to reduce interest rates, leading to falling mortgage repayments, making millions of households better off by more than the $300 a year rebate. If headline inflation does fall, the government will get some positive reporting and the Treasurer will brag about his economic management. The most recent monthly Consumer Price Index measure wasn't good news for the government. The monthly CPI rose by 4% annually to May 2024, driven by rising housing, transport and food costs. If this continues, any contribution the energy rebate might make in reducing inflation will be swamped by other price rises, and there will be no chance the Reserve Bank will reduce interest rates. I don't think the rebates make a lot of economic sense. I'm not the only one, but for different reasons. In an odd twist, an unusual consensus emerged between the leader of the opposition, Peter Dutton, and progressive advocacy bodies like the Australian Council of Social Service. That consensus is that the energy rebates should be better targeted. In their media release, responding to the budget, ACOS stated that extending it to everyone, regardless of income, is extraordinarily wasteful. It does not target support to people most in need. The Guardian newspaper reported that Dutton disapproved of the fact that the payment was not means-tested and said he could not understand why people on higher incomes needed that assistance. ACOS has been nothing if not consistent, always advocating on behalf of those with the least in our society. I can understand why they would prefer a more targeted approach to cost of living relief, and I agree. On the other hand, Dutton's hypocrisy is stark. According to him, a one-off $300 energy rebate should be targeted to those most in need, but it's okay to give high-income earners permanent massive tax cuts, costing the government billions of dollars a year for many years, as proposed in the coalition version of the Stage 3 tax cuts. Treasurer Jim Chalmers defended the universal nature of the rebate because it was the most efficient way to give cost of living relief. He pointed out that limiting the payment by household income would take time and money. I agree with the Treasurer that targeting the rebate would take time and money and is unlikely to be worth the cost, especially if it is for only 1 year. However, I don't think the rebate is the best way to provide cost of living relief for Australian households, particularly those most in need. Oh, by the way, speaking of the election, this rebate will be popular with voters. Who doesn't want $300 off their annual electricity bill? And that's perhaps the real reason we're all getting the energy rebate.